Hey, yo! What's up, y'all? What's up, YouTube? This is the one and only. I know that was obnoxious. Keep it real. It was hella annoying. Today, we're going to be reacting to parents discovered their son is a wanted killer. I'm not going to lie, man. Being a killer and knowing you a killer is insane. I don't understand how people be murdering people and just go on about their days and murder the next person like it's okay. I don't understand. I know the guilt, it's no way the guilt is not uppercutting them, hitting them with combos inside their stomach. It's no way. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. But man, this video was uploaded by Dr. Insanity. Shout out to Dr. Insanity. I ain't gonna lie. Dr. Insanity visits tough. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna be real with you. I love true crime, so this is some real stuff. We gonna learn about some real stuff. Further ado, if you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. My links are down below in the description. If you want to join the Discord, tap that link. Join DYM, the best community in the nation. Let's go.
You're with Brandon.
Who are you, bro?
Rachel.
Brandon, Rachel, and Jeremy. Okay.
This is 21-year-old Brandon Reisner standing alongside his two parents. For the last 6 hours,
Why he got an attitude,
Brandon
dog?
has been on the run from police after brutally killing his best friend.
Yo! Oh, that man Brandon dipping! Hold on, that man Brandon dipping,
And
dog.
as Brandon's parents learn their son is an alleged killer, all they can do is pray as they patiently wait for their son's fate.
Wait, so he got red ends?
Rachel, Jeremy. Y'all can have a seat up
Wait,
here.
why is he free?
I'm proud of it.
He could just easily go on a run again, right? Okay. He separated them. Well, this intense. I like this. Dr. Insanity. Disclaimer of liability. Okay. I appreciate the disclaimers, my boy, but we on this.
On a cold November morning in 2022, a ditched Toyota Prius would be discovered by officers in Rome, Georgia.
There's nothing. That's what I was looking for. There's nothing.
Why
Did
this car
someone
was
call
ditched in
for
the
that?
middle of a creek is something police were yet to figure out.
Y'all don't think he's in there?
No, I can't.
Okay. Son's name's Aaron Davis. Supposed to be coming to Rome to see some friends and going to Alabama to see his girlfriend.
I don't think you made it there.
Nah. I wonder where why his car down there.
Crazy thing is, there's nothing. I mean, there's no acceleration. It's almost like it just
broke off in there or something.
yeah.
I don't know what they did, dog.
Yeah, I mean, there's lights on like it's, but it ain't running.
I rode over here to see what was going on. He was down there changing out the trash.
A tow truck would eventually come and lift the vehicle out from the creek.
Okay.
And upon searching the license plate number, they would discover it belonged to 21-year-old Aaron Davis.
Oh!
Luckily, the town
That's
of
the one that
Rome,
got
Georgia
murdered, bro.
is relatively small, and officers were already
How his
familiar
car
with the
getting
name.
up like that?
So,
I'm really
Lieutenant
nervous.
Sailors would give Aaron's father a call a few minutes later.
Okay. Yeah, can you see if you maybe can get a hotel in there? Check in with him, see where his car's supposed to be.
So you just found the car abandoned there?
Yeah, it's actually off in a little ditch. We're in the process of getting it out. I don't think there's anybody in it right now.
I hope
Aaron's
there's nobody in the
being
car.
ditched is just as much of a mystery to his father as it is for the police. However, he did have some useful details he was able to give the lieutenant following this call. The night prior to this footage, Aaron went to visit his longtime friend, Brandon Reisner. The two had been friends since middle school, and their friendship continued all the way through college. Aaron had just recently graduated from Brigham Young University, so
Okay.
his over 60-mile travel to visit Brandon was meant to celebrate the new start to adulthood.
Yo, Brandon is a
But
hater.
ever since Aaron had left for Brandon's
He a hater, dog. He a hater. He was like, oh, he graduated. All right, I'm about to murder, bro. That's some hating junk, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's really some hating junk. That's some hoe junk. That's some hoe. Bro, you graduated. All right, shout out to bro. You had a nice night. Like that's you a hating, dog. You a hater, bro.
house, nobody had heard from him, and his phone would go straight to voicemail. All of these strange mysteries would lead Aaron's father to file a missing persons report, and an investigation to find Aaron would officially begin. First, and most obviously, police would give Brandon Reisner a call, as he was supposedly the last person to have been in contact with Aaron.
Hey, I'm Lieutenant Sailor's Rome Police. You doing all right today?
Yes, I am. I'm looking for my friend right now.
Yeah, that's what I was calling about. You hadn't heard from him?
I have not. I've tried calling him, and it's just gone straight to voicemail. And I heard he was at Heritage Park, so that's where I'm at right now. So I'm looking around. Do you guys know where the car was?
Yeah, it was in a ditch over there. When's the last time you saw Aaron?
I saw him last night.
About what time?
Well, we started drinking around like 12 noon. He started throwing up pretty bad. He told me to leave him alone. I guess I woke up around like 1 or 2 a.m. And that's when I saw that his car was gone.
All right, well, if y'all hear from him...
Why did you care?
Yeah, thank you for the
You
help.
do not go to sleep from 12
Brandon's
to
story
noon
made
to 1
complete
and
sense,
2 a.m.
and he even claimed to be actively looking for Aaron at the time of the phone call.
No, you don't
as
sleep
any
that
good friend
long,
would
bro.
do.
No,
It seemed
no.
like Brandon was clearly the person they needed to speak to further. in order
Clearly,
to get
bro.
to the bottom
Like,
of
what?
Aaron's
Nobody sleeps that
disappearance.
long,
So
dog.
a few hours later, they showed up, unannounced,
Wait, what's
at
that
Brandon's
card?
house to get more answers about what happened the night before. This time, face to face.
Hey, what's going on? I'm Officer Garber with the Rome Police Department. We're following up on all this. Can you walk me through what's going on? Just make sure we're all on the same page.
We started drinking
Yeah.
around 12 yesterday.
Yeah, it's you and Aaron, right?
Yeah, me and
Okay. Anyone else with you guys?
we went to bars, and I had bought some red wine,
Yeah.
and came back here, started drinking red wine. He doesn't drink too often, so
Yeah.
he had gone upstairs and was just puking everywhere to
Okay.
the toilet. It was like standing up and puking for some reason. And I went downstairs and he told me that he doesn't need any help. I went downstairs, dropped a bottle, cut my pinky,
Mm-hmm.
and I went to the urgent care this morning, took a shower, went to bed,
Okay.
and then woke up 1 to 2 a.m. and his car was gone.
Despite
That makes
Brandon's
no
strange
sense.
demeanor, Aaron's actions last night connect with the ditched car and lack of response for the last 12 hours.
Hey, he's
If
a,
Aaron was
you
a
know what I'm
light
saying?
drinker
But
and got
it
heavily
makes no sense in real life. In real life terms, that makes no sense. You're not sleeping that long. But, you know what I'm saying? Connection to the story, hey, it's pretty cool. But in real life, I'm not believing in that.
intoxicated,
I'm
who
sorry.
knows what he
I'm
could
gonna
have
say,
done
yo,
while completely by
I'm making
himself.
close, man.
So, how long have you and Aaron been friends?
We met when I was in 5th grade,
Okay.
and then we became more like close friends, I'd say, like around freshman.
We're still trying to find him. I don't know. You know, he may just be staying at a hotel, sleeping off, whatever.
Wait, when
Last
did
night.
when does he
Doesn't
start
necessarily mean
running?
he's in
Because
danger,
I
right?
seen the part he
Do you
started
have any problem
running.
with us checking inside the house? No problem. No ferocious iguanas or anything? You never know, man. People have all kinds of pets.
The officer would search the house and find
Ooh,
some
that was
interesting
nice.
discoveries. Several doors would be locked, specifically the door leading to Aaron's room, where he supposedly threw up several times. This was strange, so Brandon would be called inside to help get them up to Aaron's room.
Do you mind coming in here with me so you can just show me where I'm going and all that?
Yeah.
Just makes it a little bit easier.
Wait, what if,
The bathroom
wait, what
was
if
up
he
there
just
that was
he find an exit and
checking
just
in.
start
I got you.
breathing, dog?
Oh,
Is
Lord.
it this part?
Is that what's in the laundry right now, I guess? Okay.
This house is huge. I ain't gonna hold you. I like this.
Officers would notice a strong chemical smell coming from the room and find excessive amounts of cleaning supplies. But all of that would mean nothing compared to what they found next.
Wait, what did they find?
There's a significant amount of blood next to the bed, too. Decent.
They
More
found
than
blood.
vomit all the way over here. Looks like it's been there a while, but he could have been throwing up blood, I guess. See all that? It's weird to be throwing up blood like that. Not to mention, if he had alcohol poisoning, he wouldn't have been able to get up and move around this morning. especially at 2 or 3 in the morning. Just poured powder right there too.
The cops are starting to find the whole
GG's,
scenario
Brandon!
suspicious.
GG's!
The odd story from Brandon, the puddles of
Bruh,
blood
Brandon
in
is
Aaron's
cooked, y'all.
room, the
Brandon
hundreds
is
of
cooked.
dollars worth of cleaning supplies. It seems as though Brandon sensed the officer's suspicion arising as well, as when Aaron's room was being searched, he decided to do this.
Look at Brandon, look at Brandon!
Oh, my knees.
Oh! Oh, that man on the run! That man on the run, bruh! That man Brandon go! Yo, what? Dog, he must have ran track or something. He got something on that resume. He told us for hey, you might got that scholarship, but I got that. I got them sports, my boy. Put Brandon in the Olympics, so we win it 10 years in a row.
Living in these houses. Go up to the house. Get in the backyard. Okay. Possible 1043 suspect.
Run that for Nate.
Give me more units.
He's cooked.
Unfortunately, officers lost sight of Brandon. He officially managed to escape the police, at least for now.
Okay,
Desperate
Brandon.
for any leads that
Alright,
might aid in
he
finding Brandon,
playing
police
GTA
began
in real
going
life.
door to door around the neighborhood, questioning witnesses who might have caught a glimpse of where he had fled. During this effort, one officer encountered a neighbor who happened to be on a call with Brandon's father, Jeremy. Quickly, the officer took the phone to speak with him directly.
Hey, sir, I'm Lieutenant Silas from police.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Reisner, the homeowner,
Yes,
and my Brandon's father.
Yeah, we're probably going to need to talk to Brandon. Do you know where he is?
No, I thought he was still at home. Now, earlier we had told him maybe drive around the areas where they normally hang out and try to look for him, for Aaron. Okay, well, we'll keep trying to get hold of him. We're still about an hour away, working our way there.
Even Jeremy was clueless regarding Brandon's
That man
whereabouts,
Brandon on
and
the
seemingly
10K
so was everyone else,
2017
as
run.
An entire hour would go by with Brandon nowhere to be found.
Okay. 24 hours. Oh, 9 hours before his arrest.
This is Mom.
Sorry, I realize you might not be able to answer this question. Probably don't know the answer, but I'll try. Is there a suspicion that Brandon was involved in what, hurting Aaron or something? There's suspicion of something happened in the home. Beyond getting drunk and thrown up? Well, we don't know. They're lifelong friends. We called back after the boy's mom called us. We called back and said, when did you last see Aaron? He says, I guess he left during the night. That's all we did. He went to look for him.
I guess he lost during the night.
Powers that be have our number.
And your dog died? Yeah, okay.
While trying
You did
his
it.
best
You
to
definitely
assist
did
the
it.
police with the investigation, Jeremy would return to his house, where he discovered Brandon's phone. Up until that point, Jeremy had been doing everything he could to help the police track down his son. However, after finding the phone, his cooperation came to a sudden stop. He refused to hand the phone over, leaving police to wonder, had he seen something on it? Or was he hiding something far more unsettling? But before we get to that, Jeremy is not alone in facing a tragedy. Unfortunately, it can happen to him.
Hey, whoever getting in car crashes, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. Not like that. Like, I hope y'all doing well and stuff like that, you know? Wishing speedy recovery. God is always by your side. You know what I mean?
Many of us. Take Yvette Torres. She was walking home from work in Philadelphia when a truck struck her without warning. Morgan fought for her in court and won her nearly $12 million. If you're seriously hurt, your injury could be...
See, money is not worth a life, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone's life...
worth millions. With over 1,000 attorneys, Morgan & Morgan, they do it people. One, Philadelphia, $26 million. Injured, your case, and with Morgan & Insanity at said house. This was a huge discovery for the investigation, as it could help trace where Brandon could have gone off to. But unfortunately,
Jeremy, stop being weird, bro. Your son is going, he's getting locked up,
the situation. After all, Brandon is his son, and he is innocent until proven guilty, so giving up the phone could be a tragic mistake. Again, hours go by with no further leads or clues as to where Brandon went. What Jeremy managed to find on Brandon's phone during this period will forever remain a mystery. However, when police spoke to him again, his demeanor would shift dramatically.
What's the status? So, first of all, I understand you found his cell phone. That's right. You want to turn that over to us? Maybe. Okay.
I do. My gut says yes, but at the same time,
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
we'll probably need to go through it and see at least maybe where he's been today. There is a significant amount of blood in that upstairs.
Come on! Jeremy, I know it's your son, but your son is a murderer!
No, no, fine. Okay, I appreciate that. Do you have a warrant that would include the phone? No, we'd have to get one at some point, so we couldn't go into it without that. So, some text back and forth. Maybe something else, and I know it's him, but I can't promise you that. I don't know. Well, I know. I don't know what I was in there, so.
Jeremy.
I want to, as a father, I understand that. All right, well, yeah, I'm gonna keep walking.
Something had changed.
I mean,
whatever was on that phone had to be disturbing.
His son is a murderer,
Officer
of
seems to have
course!
caught on to this as well.
Because he doesn't know what's going on. But he seemed a little shocked that we're at his house. He seemed respectful in the sense that he was okay with us being at his house and doing what we needed to do. I couldn't really get a feel for him. He may just be covering for his kid. He's got to be. Him having the phone not being shattered tells me that his son handed it to him. So he found the phone, tells us that he found the phone, but doesn't want to give it to us without a search warrant.
Text messages not there.
Probably. He was telling Randy that they were texting her and asking.
I mean, bro, but that's like an important factor of the entire case is to find this
These
mother.
officers were spot on with their theory. On the phone, Brandon would leave an array of horrifying notes, such as, his scream became a gargle as he swallowed his tongue. I like dark places where my mind melts. It feels so good and I feel so cool. My brain's a waterfall running out of my nose like drool. I can turn myself on in the blink of an eye. They notified me as the smartest man alive. Additionally, he would leave a to-do list following the murder of Aaron. 1. Schedule last 3 songs. This was in reference to his YouTube channel where he would post his music. 2. Vacuum. 3. Laundry. 4. Shower in my shower. 5. Take bath. Tomorrow. 1. Text Rachel that Aaron threw up horribly. I think there was some blood in it. 2. I woke up and he was gone. Whether or not these
This man Brandon trying to be on a Jeffrey Dahmer run.
But something on that phone made it clear to him that Brandon had killed Aaron. And just an hour later, Jeremy would call police detailing that he was with Brandon and that he was willing to surrender and turn himself in. So 25 minutes later, Brandon and his parents would arrive at the station.
You're with Brandon. Rachel.
So they low-key did not catch Brandon. They didn't catch him. They did not catch Brandon, bro. They did not catch. So the parents got Brandon. They didn't catch Brandon. Brandon could have been on. He could have been gone. He could have been in Tennessee. I'm telling you. Yo, Brandon, stop moving, bro. Shout out to brother.
Rachel, Jeremy, y'all can have a seat out here.
Yeah, we need y'all out there, bro. We
there.
need to put Brandon in handcuffs.
Would you like to talk in private?
You need to send somebody out to find the body.
Okay. I'll be right back out.
Dang,
okay?
bro, I feel bad for Jeremy, dog. His son is a cold-faced killer. Dog got no emotions.
Anything in your pockets that I need to know about?
Wallet and keys.
I'll go real quick. Anything else?
No.
Sorry about that. Go ahead and have a seat.
Now that Brandon was secured, the detective would sit him down.
What if he
to
just
try
be
and get a
straightforward,
basic
though? That'd be
confession
crazy.
Or any information that might ease the path to conviction.
Alright, like I said, I'm Detective York. I work here at the wrong PD, of course. Detective York, yep, that's me. So before we get started, got some paperwork you gotta fill out.
The detective would start the interview by getting Brandon's basic information and contact addresses.
All
So I'm
right.
gonna read you some stuff before we get started, okay? You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before you are asked questions and have him with you during questioning.
I would like to.
You would like a lawyer. Okay. All right. Sit tight for just a minute.
Brandon was smart. He
Smart.
knows
I ain't gonna
nothing
lie,
he
smart,
says in the
smart, 'cause people
interrogation
just be
room will
folding.
go on
You
to
don't have to
him
do
in
that.
court. So he decides to keep his mouth shut. While this is unfortunate for the detective, Brandon's parents are more than willing to have a discussion with him. So instead, he turns his attention over to them to try and get the information that he's looking for.
Yo, Jeremy good, bro? Jeremy, you straight, bro?
Thank you.
There's a lot going on right now. Anything that we can do, you know, right now.
Take you back and find. I can take you out. Try to show you. I can try to show you.
You can try to show us
The general area, yeah. There's an old cemetery. Up the hill, you turn left, Trendle, something like Trendle.
Okay.
We can show you. All right.
This statement from Jeremy was crucial information to track down Aaron's body. But as valuable as this information is, the detective recognized the importance of capitalizing on the opportunity to gather as much from Jeremy as possible while he remained cooperative. With this in mind, he shifted his focus to delving deeper
So
into
Brandon
Brandon's
murdered,
personal
bro,
life before
and then put
turning
him in
to
a
search for the
cemetery?
body.
I can only pray for Brandon. What's God upon him? Because that is evil,
He's
my
having
dog.
anxiety attacks, he's having suicidal thoughts, he was having visions, probably make it safe. Let's get his medications right. Got a call from Brandon this morning, 9:10. He was asking about one thing falling. So they had a drink. He didn't want Dad finding out. His mom upstairs in the corridor. That's all we heard. Then an hour or two goes by. Boy's mom calls us, or I called Brandon back on the meeting after murder. So, you know where Aaron is? She's together around 5. And we were told Aaron had run away. Ran from the house, ran from the police.
Eric?
He's
No.
been laying he has Tourette's. Had it since he was a kid, diagnosed as a kid.
Oh, he got Tourette's.
OCD, and people say they have OCD all the time, they don't understand. And so they live with that.
This raises the possibility that his actions may have been influenced by mental instability. However, it's important to consider the context. Jeremy's statements could be an attempt to have Brandon plead insanity in court. Therefore, it's essential to approach these claims with a grain of salt, as they may not fully reflect the reality of the situation. Regardless, police now had an approximate location of where Aaron's body should be, so all hands went on deck to search the cemetery
Yeah,
Jeremy
bro,
had
get his
described.
body at least. That's crucial evidence.
Aaron was found buried in the cemetery, behind a secluded area in the back of the property. Even worse was that his body was wrapped inside the very sheets he slept on in Brandon's house. The speculation had come
Wait, so
to
he
an
killed
end.
them in his
Brandon
sleep?
Reisner was a cold-blooded murderer.
Yeah!
Right after this discovery,
That's not a
Brandon was
discovery.
placed
I
under
didn't know that
arrest
one.
for the murder of Aaron Davis and transported to the local prison. But the cops found his behavior very unconventional.
What he was doing?
Go up to the counter, let them follow their instructions. This is proper. You got ID in here if you want. For me? No, we're talking to him. You got your ID in there. Oh, yeah.
Officers stated that Brandon remained eerily calm while being transported.
Nah, he's hella calm. He talking about snacks and stuff, making it seem cool.
And while Brandon had been successfully captured and the case had seemingly came to a successful conclusion, officers had one tragic duty to complete before the end of the day. Break the news to Aaron's parents that their son had been murdered.
Any questions here? I don't know a whole lot because I'm not.
Oh man, this is terrible.
Why would he do that? Why did he do that? We need my son. The family needs help. Oh my God.
Aaron was a recent college graduate and a good kid with a bright future ahead of him. His sudden death is nothing short of an evil, horrifying act on Brandon's behalf, and justice had to be served for Aaron's and his family's sake. That justice would come inside the courtroom. On July 18th, 2024, Brandon was left with little to no defense for his crimes, and his plea to claim mental insanity was quickly ruled out.
And I have come to the conclusion that justice requires
Mr.
Reisner be sentenced on count 1 to imprisonment for life without parole. And that's what I'm going to do.
He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole
John
after
Cena
pleading guilty to the murder and mutilation of Aaron Davis.
John Cena, shout out to bro. You're not getting out no more. Crazy. It would be going on with people's minds. He thought he was gonna get away with a murder on his mind. Dwayne W. Melly's still in jail. Further ado, I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I love y'all, man. Stay remain humble. We out. Peace.